Have you ever sat down with a warm cup of tea in the morning, hoping to start the day feeling light and refreshed, but instead you're greeted with that all-too-familiar discomfort in your stomach? That slow, heavy feeling that just won't go away. You're not alone. After 60, constipation becomes an issue far too many of us quietly struggle with. And let's be honest, it's not exactly a topic we're excited to bring up at the dinner table, right? But here's the truth. Being regular is not just about comfort. It's about your health, your mood, and your quality of life. And the good news is, fixing this problem doesn't always mean reaching for medication or fancy treatments. Sometimes the answer is sitting right there in your kitchen. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 powerful foods that can help relieve constipation naturally and keep things moving without stress or side effects. These foods are especially helpful for those of us over 60 because they work with our bodies, not against them. You don't need to starve yourself or follow strict diets. Just a few simple additions to your meals can make a huge difference. Now, let's talk about the first food that might surprise you. It's not just delicious, it's nature's digestive helper. Prunes. Yes, the humble prune. Maybe your grandmother swore by them. And you know what? She was right. Prunes are packed with fiber, and even more importantly, they contain a natural compound called sorbitol. This acts like a gentle laxative in your system, helping things flow more smoothly. A small handful of prunes in the morning can work wonders, and it's much gentler than over-the-counter products. But if prunes aren't your thing, don't worry. We've got more tasty options ahead. The second food is something many people love to eat but forget just how beneficial it can be. Oats. Their warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning isn't just comforting, it's packed with soluble fiber, which draws water into your stools, making them softer and easier to pass. Think of oats as your gut's best friend. They soothe your system and help reduce that bloated, blocked-up feeling that can linger for hours. And here's a little bonus tip. If you toss in some ground flax seeds, you're getting a double boost of fiber and omega-3s. Your body and your bathroom routine will thank you. Now, while we're on the topic of fiber, let's not forget the importance of hydration. Fiber without water is like trying to drive a car with no gas. The two go hand in hand. If you're eating more of these good-for-you foods, make sure you're also sipping water throughout the day, especially first thing in the morning. A glass of warm water with a splash of lemon can help kickstart digestion before you even take your first bite. But back to our list. The third food might already be sitting in your fridge, and it's doing more than just adding crunch to your salad. That's right. I'm talking about leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These aren't just trendy foods for health nuts. They're loaded with magnesium, a mineral that helps draw water into your intestines. It acts like a gentle engine, helping your digestive system do its job without strain. And if chewing greens isn't your favorite thing, you can toss them into a smoothie or sauté them with olive oil and garlic. Simple, easy, and so effective. We've just scratched the surface, but you can already see how making small, smart food choices can have a huge impact on how you feel every day. Constipation isn't something you have to accept as just part of getting older. It's a sign your body needs a little support, and these foods are one of the gentlest, most natural ways to give it exactly that. Now let's keep this journey going, because we're not done yet. We've already talked about prunes, oats, and leafy greens, 3 powerhouse foods that can make a big difference when it comes to relieving constipation naturally. But there are still more helpful additions you can make to your plate, and the next one is something small but mighty. Let's talk about chia seeds. Yes, those tiny little seeds that seem almost too small to matter. Well, don't underestimate them. When you soak chia seeds in water or milk, they expand and form a gel-like texture. That gel is full of soluble fiber, which helps bulk up your stool and keep everything moving smoothly through your system. Think of chia seeds as little scrubbers for your gut. Just a tablespoon or 2 in your yogurt, oatmeal, or even a glass of almond milk can go a long way. And the best part? They're flavorless, so they don't change the taste of your food. Just improve your digestion quietly in the background. Now, I know sometimes we get tired of hearing fiber this and fiber that. But the truth is, for seniors, fiber is your best friend, especially when it comes from the right sources, and not all fiber is created equal. That's why our next food is so important. It doesn't just bring fiber, it also feeds your gut in a way that keeps you feeling lighter, longer. I'm talking about sweet potatoes. Not only are they comforting, tasty, and easy to prepare, but they're rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber. That combination helps soften stool while also helping your intestines push waste along. And here's the thing. Unlike many processed foods, sweet potatoes are gentle on the stomach. They're also packed with vitamins like B6 and C, and they have anti-inflammatory properties. So the next time you're thinking about what to make for lunch or dinner, try baking a sweet potato with a little cinnamon and olive oil. It's simple, nourishing, and your digestive system will love it. But even with the best foods in your diet, sometimes we still run into that sluggish feeling. And that's where a little movement and routine come in. One trick many seniors find helpful is creating a simple, gut-friendly morning routine. That could mean starting your day with a glass of warm water, doing a few light stretches, and then having a fiber-rich breakfast. Keeping your body in a rhythm really does help your digestive system stay on track. And while we're here, let's clear up a common myth. Some folks think that if they're constipated, they should eat less. But that can actually make the problem worse. Your body needs fuel to keep things moving. And when you restrict healthy foods, especially fiber, you're slowing down your digestive train. The key is balance. Eating the right foods in the right portions can do far more than skipping meals or relying on pills. So if you've been feeling backed up, bloated, or just not yourself lately, don't brush it off. Your body is trying to tell you something, and with just a few smart changes in what you eat each day, you can feel lighter, healthier, and more in control. You deserve to wake up and feel good in your body. You've earned that. Now that we've got those superfoods on your radar, prunes, oats, leafy greens, chia seeds, and sweet potatoes, there's one last simple addition that often gets overlooked, but it's a true gut hero, especially for people over 60, and that's yogurt with live probiotics. Now, I'm not talking about those sugar-packed dessert yogurts that are more like a treat than a health food. I'm talking about plain, unsweetened yogurt with active cultures. These live probiotics, like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, help build a healthy environment in your gut. Think of it as inviting in helpful neighbors to clean up the mess and keep your digestive system humming along. For many seniors, digestion slows down naturally with age. Our gut bacteria change, our hydration habits might dip, and we're often less active than we used to be. But adding probiotic-rich foods like yogurt can actually help restore balance to the gut flora, making everything work better, smoother, and more regularly. If you're someone who's lactose intolerant or just doesn't love dairy, there are now great non-dairy yogurts made from almond, coconut, or oat milk that still have live cultures. You can top them with chia seeds and a few prunes, and suddenly you've got yourself a powerhouse breakfast or snack. And here's a little secret many don't talk about. Constipation isn't just about the physical discomfort. It affects your mood, your sleep, even your confidence. When you don't feel good inside, it shows on the outside. You might move less, eat worse, or feel too sluggish to do what you love. But when your digestion starts flowing better, it's like a weight is lifted, literally and emotionally. You feel lighter, clearer, and more in control of your day. The beautiful part is that none of these changes are drastic. You're not turning your diet upside down. You're simply adding nature's gifts to your meals, foods that have been helping people for centuries, long before medications and powders were the go-to solutions. And don't forget, hydration is the silent partner in all of this. These fiber-rich foods do their best work when you're also sipping enough water throughout the day. So keep a bottle handy and take small sips often. Not too much at once, just enough to help everything flow the way it should. So let's quickly reflect, not as a checklist, but just as a reminder that these small choices add up. Prunes for natural sugars and sorbitol, oats for fiber that cleans and nourishes, leafy greens for magnesium and softness, chia seeds for that gel-like boost, sweet potatoes for balance and bulk, and yogurt with probiotics to restore your gut. Garden, together they form a simple but powerful strategy to wave goodbye to constipation and feel more comfortable in your own skin again. You've made it through years of life's challenges, and you're still standing strong. Taking care of your digestion is just another way to honor that strength. It's a quiet kind of self-care, one that rewards you with better energy, clearer thinking, and the freedom to enjoy each day without the constant distraction of tummy troubles. If this video gave you something new to try, let us know in the comments. What's worked for you? What are you adding to your plate this week? We'd love to hear your story, and your tips might help someone else in this wonderful community feel better too. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. For more down-to-earth tips just like this, your health is a journey, and we're here to walk it with you every step of the way. So here's to fewer stomach aches, more happy mornings, and feeling like yourself again. You've earned that. Peace. And you deserve to feel your best every single day.